in our pan here. We're going to sort of start building the sauce early on with some chicken thighs.
Okay.
But first off, shall we get some pasta in the water? I think we got to get the pasta in the water. I think we got to do it.
Now we got to do, what was it, 3 pinches?
Well, I was a 2.
2, okay, a 2 pinch.
Yeah, 2 pinch girl.
Got it, I'm going to do.
So salt the water how you like, you know, but it does have to be salty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're going to be using the artisan-style Mezzi Rigatoni. Super delicious. I love it. Obviously, it's inspired by Italy, but made here in Canada,
which we love.
It's like the perfect It's like nothing is better. You know, Italians make the best pasta. Canadians make the best durum semolina.
Yeah.
Like, let's make a marriage.
Let's bring it all. Let's bring it all here. Yeah.
Right? So that's what we've done. So we're going to get that going. And you can cook it according to package directions.
Honestly,
right?
every single Italian chef I've ever met, they're like, you want to know the secret to cooking pasta? Look at the box.
They're the experts. They know what they're doing. They've cooked it a few times,
100%.
right?
And I love a Mezzi Rigatoni because it's basically a rigatoni, but like littler, like shorter.
Tubular.
Yeah.
It has space for all the yummy things to hide.
Tubular.
Right? I also like, just a tip like I give to people, just like stir your pasta for like 5 or 10 seconds when it first goes in the water, because then it will just like stay nice and loosey-goosey,
Yes,
right?
it's not going to do that thing where it just is like gunk.
Yeah, and enough water. Enough water. You do not need olive oil, kids.
No.
I know. See?
Oh, I know. Some people, I know. But I feel like it's one of those things. If your mom or your nan or your dad did it, you do it. You don't need it.
You don't need it. Just enough water and good salt.
Perfect.
Okay, so we've got some chicken thighs started in here. If you love a chicken breast, you do you, right? But I find that chicken thighs are juicier. They have a little bit more flavor.
They're also easier to cube up because they're already kind of flat.
Exactly.
Which is great.
Yeah. And then we're going to go in with sort of the usual suspects. So, and this is a lot of stuff that you have in your crisper already. We're going to start with some carrots, and I know I've kind of done it the opposite of what I would usually do.
We're doing the chicken first, then adding these. I like this.
I just like to make the veg a little bit smaller, and then they'll cook up. Some celery.
Beautiful.
And then, of course, one of my faves, I always happen to have it on hand, is a leek.
I do love how much you love a leek, Andrea Buckett.
I know. But they just have this sort of nuanced, oniony, mild flavor. They're very French.
And they melt in really nicely to whatever you're putting them in. You're not going to get like a crunch of onion. You're just going to get this like, ooh, jammy.
Exactly. But you can use an onion if you have an onion.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Use your onion.
Love that.
And Mary, we're going to cut up some garlic. So, I mean, it's Italian food, guys. Measure with your heart.
Yeah, measure with your heart. Okay, I'm going to go 2 big and 1 little.
Awesome. So we're just going to like sort of chop it roughly. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be too minced. We just want it chopped roughly so it sort of melts into that sauce as well.
Okay.
You gotta smash it. You gotta give it a smash.
Guys, I feel like I shocked somebody there in the audience with that.
You shocked me, Mary. I'm not gonna lie.
There we go. Okay, so just a bit of a rough chop.
Just a bit of a rough chop.
Beautiful. Okay, swiping in.
Pop those in there. Beautiful, beautiful.
Love that.
All right, so obviously this is gonna cook down a little bit more at home. You wanna really wait until those veggies sort of soften up is what you're looking for, okay? But also now we're gonna season it up with some things that you probably have in your spice drawer already.
Okay, fantastic.
We're gonna go in with some Italian seasoning.
Ooh, I like this.
This is kind of just like an all-around seasoning that gives you flavor. It's got oregano, it's got thyme, it's got rosemary. You could use any one of those as well.
Okay, perfect.
Then we're gonna go in with some onion powder. I love a good onion powder, especially with pot pie.
It gives like caramelized onions, but all you have to do is open a jar.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. A little bit of that.
Beautiful.
And then we're going to add as much or as little chili flakes as you like.
Okay, how are we talking?
I mean, let's Mary Berg spice it up.
Whoa, hey.
Let's spice it up with Mary Berg.
We're gonna going with more.
We're doing a little extra, 2 pinches.
A little extra?
Alex and I are very delicate characters.
I'm okay. I'm
Fun
okay.
fact about Shahir gets the hiccups when he eats hot food.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, so you know what? Whenever you're making a cream sauce, there's a few different things I like to put in it or finish it with that sort of takes it from rich to sort of like an explosion of flavor.
Love that.
And that is either chili peppers, right? A little bit of lemon maybe would do that as well. So that's
Maybe a little bit of mustard.
A little bit of mustard.
Not in this one today, but you could do that a little bit.
All right, and now we're gonna put in our liquid. So we're gonna go in with some chicken broth.
Beautiful.
And honestly, if you didn't have any, you could just use water.
Okay.
Because we're seasoning it up. And then we're gonna finish it with a little bit of heavy cream here.
I love this. This is the thing. If you weren't using heavy cream, you'd really have to cook it down to get that creaminess.
Yes, exactly.
So you're like saving time.
And
It's
then
good.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
We're gonna salt and pepper it just a little bit.
Perfect.
and we're gonna give it a stir. And then we're gonna swap out for one that's already been cooking down. We'll show you how beautiful it looks. So Mary, what do you want to, okay, you got that?
I got to swap. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
That does smell really good.
This is like this. There we go, beautiful. And I'm gonna give this a stir.
Look at that.
So you see how beautiful and creamy it is. And the rule of thumb when you're making pasta, typically, is always to have your sauce ready and then bring your pasta to the sauce,
Totally.
right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna finish it off. I mean, we have cream already, folks. You know, I don't
Why
know
not
about
add butter? I was going to say. Cream's nephew.
right? We're gonna stir that in. And then we're gonna bring this beautiful Mezzi Rigatoni over here.
Oh my gosh, we
And
love
pop this
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Look at those, aren't they fun?
I know.
Oh, yeah.
This is my favorite shape of pasta. Again, something that was kind of tricky to find in grocery stores, so I am amped. I use this for my carbonara.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice
Yeah.
for carbonara. It doesn't
right.
all stick together. You get little hidden pockets of guanciale. What a
In
delight.
fact, I might use that one as well.
Yeah. Oh.
So that's the beautiful thing. So now the sauce is going to start to tighten up. If you find it a little bit too tight, you can add a little bit of that pasta water where you know it's the magic ingredient.
Beautiful.
And we're going to finish it off with a little bit of parsley as well.
Oh, I
We love a
love-
little bit of green chicken pot pie pasta. with the
Chicken
tau
pot
pasta.
Okay, let's serve that up. I'm gonna grab us a couple forks.
Where are we going? Over here?
Up on this
Let's
one.
do
Oh my
it.
gosh. Okay, Andrea Buckett.
Thank you so much,
Weapon
Mary.
of choice. Okay, I'm going in. I need some leeks. I need some carrots. I
Yes.
need some
That
some
perfectly
pasta.
cooked pasta.
Oh my gosh, this
A little
looks
bit of
so good.
chicken.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Oh, enjoy, guys.
Please. Please.
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.